Hello, welcome back to the Ultimate Creative Podcast /video /TikTok /all the things. Oh my God, I'm Emily Milling. It's been a while since I've done this, and so therefore you're getting a little song today, yeah! Today was actually supposed to be a musical day, and guess what? My creative brain was like, oh, fuck that. We're not doing that. Today, we are recording a shitload of podcasts for everybody because that is the energy that I've got. I've got my Christmas tree. I've got a really messy apartment because we are mid-move and I'm very excited about this. I have to tell you, we're getting a new place. I'm gonna have a new studio. I'm so frigging excited about this. I can't wait to show you when we actually have it. So anyway, all that to say, today is the day that we talk about creative business planning. You need to have a plan in order to make your business happen. And I'm gonna share with you 4 things. I don't know why I chose the number 4, but anyway, 4 things that you need to have in order to get a really good foundational base for your creative business going, okay? Let's jump in. So the first question that you wanna ask yourself is, what is my vision? What is my vision? What do I actually want this business to be? Because if you don't have an idea, a concept even. If I were to say, I want to start a cake business, then I would ask myself, okay, well, why do I want to start a cake business? Well, I really enjoy creating a feeling for people that is sort of like a sense of home. It makes them feel like you sink your teeth into a delicious baked good, a piece of cake. It's like, I feel calm, I feel at ease. I feel like I have a moment to myself and I want that for other people. Okay, that's awesome. We're gonna get into customer facing things too, but I also want you to think about how is this going to impact your actual life? What is having a cake business going to do for your entire life? Is it going to make a buttload of cash? Is it going to be like a big bakery where you have lots of people working for you? Is it going to be just you, just a solopreneur charging along full speed ahead, making exquisite little desserts for people? That's a hell of a lot of work. Not doable, but it's a hell of a lot of work. And if you enjoy doing it, you're gonna have a blast. So what does the future look like? What is the ultimate goal of having this creative business? So think about how you would want to make that happen for yourself. That is the first question that you're gonna ask yourself. So the next thing you wanna do is put together a business model. And this is, how are you gonna make money? How are you going to create the product or service that you're gonna be providing people? What are the mechanics of that? Do you need to get a manufacturer? Are you going to manufacture all of your Blu-rays in your home office while your fiance, did I remind you I'm engaged? Oh my God, I didn't tell you yet on this one. Anyway, are you going to manufacture all of your Blu-rays in your apartment and your poor fiance will trip over them from time to time? Or what are the other things that you need to consider to create this product or service? Then how are you going to get it to your customer, right? Do you have to ship it out? Do you have to send them an email with a link to the thing that you've created? What is the method that you're going to make that happen with? And then also you want to consider, how are you going to tell people about it? So the entire business model as an entirety, I don't know, I guess that's what we're going with today. What does that whole thing look like? From point A, letting the customer know, what are the different marketing channels that you're gonna be using, to point B, the customer purchasing, C, delivering the product or service to your customer. And then you wanna figure out too, of course, you need to know, what are the profit margins? How are you gonna cost this thing? But I'm gonna save a little bit more of that for later. The next thing you wanna look at is policies. Oh my God. My creative lovelies, I know it's so hard to feel like you're a squeaky wheel in the process of your customer or your client getting the thing that they need. But here's the thing, if you don't have policies for whatever it is you're providing, a return policy, a did not use my podcast episodes this month policy, I did not use my singing lessons this month policy, you're just setting yourself up for a shitload of headaches and way less money than anticipated. Here's what I learned. With my podcast production business, I was like, yeah, it's no problem. Like if you don't use all 4 episodes in your package in a month, you can carry it forward. Well, how many times did I let people carry forward their episodes before I realized I was just giving shit away for free left, right, and center, and I was reducing prices, and I was like, man, I gotta eat, okay? I gotta pay for this home, this giant Christmas tree behind me. I have to pay for things. And so setting policies was a really great way for me to be able to actually do that. So now my policies are, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. So if you only send me 1 episode in a month to edit for your podcast, then I'm only gonna edit the 1, but you still have to pay for the 4. And you need to give me 30 days notice if you need to change your package. Because, I wanna be flexible enough, but at the same time, I need to protect my team. I need to protect my home. I need to protect me eating actual food. And that is super important. That's something that you need to consider when you're putting together your creative business plan. Now I wanna talk about your customer. Who the hell are you selling to? Because I gotta tell you, if you say everybody, I'm gonna just tell you to go back to the drawing board, because that is not a thing. You cannot sell to everybody. Everybody needs air, but they don't all need a very specific blend of herbs and spices. I might just be looking around my apartment at all of the things that I have out on my floor because I have to move soon, and there's a lot of herbs and spices on my floor waiting to be packed up. Anyway, I digress. The things that you need. Who is your customer? What is this product or service for? What is the problem that you're solving for this person? And how can you position it in a way that is going to make them feel like, yes, you are the person to provide that solution for them? Because here's the thing, like realistically, not everybody needs a fancy cake. Not everybody needs videos. Not everybody needs podcasting. But the people who do are going to be choosing you because of the way that you sell it to them, because of the way that you are connecting with them, because of your policies. See previous note I had about creating policies. All of these other things are super important in understanding who your customer is. I love creating a customer journey. You can go back to way back in time of my old podcast episodes and find yourself the ones where it's creating a listener journey, like a listener persona. Persona is the word I'm looking for. And there's tons of these exercises on the interwebs as well that you can find too. But basically, like, just create the life in the day of a person who has a problem that you are solving with your product or service, and find a way to relate to them. Give them a name, give them a personality. Heck, give them a dog if they're gonna have a dog, or maybe not if your product is about being allergic to dogs. It could be that too. Anyway, you need to know who your customer is in order to make sales. And we're gonna get into a ton more about sales and selling and customers and all that stuff, but for now, this is what I want you to be thinking about. So, more to come on this later. So that's it for this episode, putting together a business plan for your creative business. Here are the things that you need to keep in mind. Number 1, you need to have a vision. You need to know where the hell this business is going, why are you doing it, and what is its purpose? How is it going to help planet Earth? Number 2, you need to have a business model, and that means understanding the entire flow of like putting your product together, selling it, finding your customer, all of those things. How does your business make money? Cash in your pocket, so you can buy yourself a figurine of like Beauty and the Beast or something. I don't know, whatever you want to buy. That's up to you. That's your call. But you need a business model to figure that out. Number 3, you need policies. And if you don't have policies, you're gonna get fucked over. And I'm really sorry, because realistically, you're gonna get fucked over in the first couple of tries. And I'm telling you that because it is a thing. I said realistically, and I'm trying not to say realistically again, but realistically, when you're doing this for the very first time, you're gonna have to learn some stupid, dumb lessons. However, it is my job, I have decided, it is my job to try to help you to learn those lessons through all of my lesson learning before you have to actually learn them for yourself. So I'm like your proxy lesson learner. Anyway, have policies, get a lawyer, write out your terms and conditions. These are all really important things you need to do. Number 4, you need to know who your customer is, and you need to understand them inside and out. Do a customer journey, do like a little journal, day in the life of your customer, and figure out why is it important for them to purchase your product or service to solve the problem that they are having? Why them specifically? And why you specifically? And this is going to change over time, but you know what? You're just getting started. So I want you to start with just one customer persona and get going there. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you today. As per usual, I am Emily Milling. I am in my home. I don't know. I'm hanging out. I just want you to know that you're great. And that's how I'm ending this episode. Okay, thanks. Bye.